Everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, CodeTab Management. In the previous two lectures, we saw different representations of binary tree. The first one was array representation and the second one was linked list representation. But we know that the array representation was not so efficient. So today we will go more deep into the linked list representation as it is more efficient and more easy to use. Okay. So here in the last day, we have done that. This is the data part. This is the left child. This is for the right child. Okay. The left pointer of this node points to the left child and the right pointer of the node points to the right child. And if there is no left or right child, then we represent that using a null like that. Okay, clear? So now we also have done this in the last day. The first thing would be create the struct node, which we discussed in the last lecture. So create a struct node means inside the structure we have three embedded elements. The first is an integer variable data to store the data of the node. Second one is a struct node pointer called left to store the address of the left child node. And the third is again a struct node pointer right, okay, to store the address of the right child node. Clear? So what will be our next job? This is the full code snippet. Yes, this is for the struct node. Next, our next job would be to create the root node. So in main, create struct node pointer p. This is creating the root node. So create the struct node pointer p and assign to it the memory in heap using malloc. Means p equals to struct node pointer malloc size of struct node. Okay. And don't forget to include the header file malloc.h or stdlib.h and then using the pointer operator this sign. Okay. So and using the pointer operator this assign some data into the p, which is p data equals to 2, and null to both the left and right element of the struct node p. P left equals to null, p right equals to also null. And now we can proceed to creating the further nodes. So we have different ways to do that. First one is to copy the whole thing we did, means this one. Okay. For both the children and name them as P1 and P2. This will create three separate nodes, P, P1 and P2. This one. Clear? But here, then we just link them together by changing the left element of P from null to the left node's pointer P1 and the right element of P from null to the right node's pointer P2. But what is the disadvantage for it? This is somewhere redundant and not considered a good practice, as we were just copying the whole thing again and again. So we would create a dedicated function. Okay. So we will create a dedicated function which is create node. So we will do it. So create a struct node. So create a struct node pointer function and pass the data for the node as the only parameter. So create a struct node pointer n and reserve a memory in heap, means n equals to struct node pointer malloc size of struct node. It is used for allocating the memory in the heap. Then what will be done? Basically do what we have done here. What we have done there. point the left and the right element of the struct n to null. Okay, and fill the data in the data element and return the node pointer n you created. Okay, so this would simply create a node, and you can now very easily link them as per your wish via main to other nodes. Clear? So it is the whole part. Now we can see if our program does not revert any error while we try linking three nodes P, P1 and P2. I think there will be no error. So the code will run definitely very smoothly. So what we have done here, check. Struct node pointer P, create node means it is the root, and struct node pointer P1, create node. What was the data for this node? 1, and this is for 4. And what is the left of the P? P1, and what is the right of the P? This is P2. Means check P node. What is the data for it? This is 2. What is the left node? P1. What is the right node? This is P2. What is the data part of P1? This is 1. What is the data part of the P2? This is 4. Right? So this is the main concept. I think this will be helpful for you. Check this video again and practice by yourself. So goodbye for now, and I will come back again with the video lectures of tree traversals, pre-order, post-order, in-order. Okay, so do like, share, subscribe more, and support me.